In a quiet corner of New Mexico, where the mesas burned orange under the sun and secrets settled into the sand, a man named J. Robert Oppenheimer stood on the edge of history. He was no warrior. He didn't wear medals or carry a rifle. He was a physicist, a man of chalk dust and thought experiments, who read Sanskrit poetry and smoked too many cigarettes. Yet, in the strange calculus of war, he found himself summoned to shape a weapon that could unmake cities. They called it the Manhattan Project. But in the beginning, it was just a gathering of minds, genius corralled by desperation. Oppenheimer, with his haunted eyes and fragile health, became the unlikely leader. He spoke like a prophet and thought like a poet. Under his watchful gaze, Los Alamos bloomed not with flowers, but equations. The bomb, when it came, arrived not with celebration, but with awe. July 16th, 1945. The test they named Trinity. At dawn, the desert cracked open. Fire brighter than the sun, a sound that rolled over the earth like judgment. Men cheered, some wept. Oppenheimer whispered words from the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. The war ended weeks later, 2 flashes in Japan. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. The world changed. Oppenheimer did not celebrate. Years passed. He spoke out against further weapons, warned of arms races and annihilation. The government turned on him, stripped his clearances, branded him a risk. A man once called the father of the atomic bomb was exiled by the very nation he helped arm, but he kept speaking of science, of sorrow, of the heavy price of creation. History remembers him with uneasy reverence, not as a hero, not as a villain, but as a man who opened the gates of power and stood trembling before what he had wrought. Because sometimes the burden of invention isn't what you build,